So yeah, I mean, I think that the most important thing is to be patient. The second thing is to be a student. So basically, we want to be students of business. We want to understand businesses. We want to understand what their, economics and different things are. And then after that, we want to really look for what I would call anomalies, which is that something is really standing out to you as not making sense, as something which says to you that market doesn't understand this, market doesn't appreciate this, and you have some understanding that the market does not, and so on. So for the most part, most businesses don't fit those parameters. But because there are thousands of listed companies in India and outside India, and we are only looking for maybe two, three, four of them, and we're really only looking for one at a time, it's a it's a treasure hunt. And so I'll give you a story that some of you may have heard, is that when Buffett was about 11 or 12 years old, he used to go to the horse racing track in Omaha, Aksarben, which is Nebraska spelled backwards. And after all the races had been run and everything was over, people had thrown, all their tickets on the ground or in the garbage. And he used to go through and pick up all the tickets that people had discarded in the hope that somebody who was drunk or something had thrown away a winning ticket. So he would gather up thousands of these tickets, then go home and then carefully look at each one. And he would always find a few tickets where it was a winning ticket or there was some money you could win, but the person didn't understand or just threw it away. And because he was under 18, he could not go to the window to claim the award. He used to send his Aunt Alice. So his Aunt Alice used to give her the winning tickets and then she would go claim it and give him the money. And then when he was in his mid 20s, he used to go through something known as Moody's manual. And I have the manual here. I'll see if I can just pull it up. Just give me a second. So this is the Moody's manual that Buffett used to use in the 50s. You can see it's a very thick book. And if I open it, for example, it has a lot of numbers and details about different companies. It's a lot of detail. So there are a number of these Moody's manuals that came out every year. Buffett went through every single page of these manuals more than once. Some of them he went to two or three times. And after going through like 1,000, 2,000 companies, he would find some company where like market cap is 15 million and last year earnings are 25 million. Things that make no sense. And then he would research those and he would buy those and he did really well. So, and he's continued to do that, in his life even more recently. So he enjoyed the hunt. And so if you have a personality which is very determined and dogged about picking up thousands of these tickets and finding three tickets that may have, $20 or $10 or $30 or something in winnings that someone didn't claim, and you go through all the work of doing that, or to go through these big thick manuals, and you're looking for particular anomalies, you will find them if you are. So like the Upanishad say, as is your wish, so is your will. As is your will, so is your deed. And as is your deed, so is your destiny. And then the punchline, your deepest desire is your destiny. So if you really, really are interested in finding needles in haystacks and finding anomalies, and you're focused on that, don't let your grades fall at IIT, but you can do that. It's definitely available for you to do that.